Hey everyone, this is Jenny with Edie's Attic, and I am actually here. It's Sunday evening, December 22nd, and I am sitting in my office with, like I had told you before, one of my last videos, with my whole family home. And there is commotion going on in the background, but guess what? I'm so excited because you can't hear it. You know why? Because I finally bought myself a mic to do my recordings. I had received several requests from listeners saying, maybe you should think about getting a mic set that might help. And I just kept putting it off. And I finally said, you know what? I think I'm going to try it and see if it works. And so far, I've tested it a few times and it seems to be canceling out all the background noise. So I am super happy and so excited. But however, I am still going to do the reading today just with a voiceover because I wasn't sure if it was going to cancel out the noise well enough to go on video and do a recording. So we're going to stick to it this way. I do have just a couple cards pulled out in regards to the week ahead and some things to look forward to with Christmas coming up right around the corner. It is Sunday evening, the 22nd, so if you do celebrate Christmas, that is coming up in just a couple of days. The first card I got out was Family Gathering, so this is going to probably be very much relevant to all of my listeners, or mostly all of my listeners. There probably is going to be a gathering of some sort in your near future, whether it's dinner or a party or a work event of some sort. But I'm getting a family gathering. And after that, we have out is church choir and traditions. So it might be someone here might have the tradition of going to perhaps Christmas Eve Mass or Christmas Day service. But for some reason, following that, we got New Year's Eve and January. I'm getting this feeling of someone here may either go to Mass or a service or be in an actual choir. And I'm feeling that this person is going to be performing somewhere around like the New Year's Eve time. So you might be in a Christmas concert or a New Year's Eve choir concert on New Year's Eve going into the very 1st of January. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's the energy I'm feeling with this. So if that resonates with you, then this message might be for you. We have after that Secret Guest, and this combo has been coming out quite a bit this past month, going back to the possibility of someone surprising you. So if you are planning on attending a service of some sort around Christmas or New Year's Eve, there may be someone that you run into or someone that is planning to surprise you at this event. And we also received after that shopping and invitation. So this person may be coming in to invite you to go do something with them. Perhaps they want to spend time with you, reconnect, catch up. Let's go shopping. Let's go get lunch. Let's go see a movie. Let's go to dinner. Let's reconnect in some way. This can either be romantic or it can be platonic. It's not specific, but this is going to be the person that is coming in as like a secret surprise to an event that you may be attending or performing at. We also have after that the cards Fred Claus and Hanukkah. So Hanukkah is leading me to, again, believe that this is obviously happening somewhere around Christmas and New Year's, within that week in between. And we have the energy of Fred Claus, which, if you watch the movie about him, you'll remember that he was kind of like the underdog. He was the older brother, but he was looked at as being kind of like the troublemaker. Every time that he would try to do a good deed, it got overshined and outshadowed by his younger brother, whom, his family looked very highly upon and thought that he could do no wrong. So it felt like Fred was always in this energy of, well, it doesn't matter how much I do or how hard I try. They're just going to look at me in a negative light anyway. So what's the point? And he became a little more dark in his character. So we have an energy that is similar to that. A person that perhaps is always just decided to play the darker character because that's all anyone in their family would ever view them as. But then after that, I pulled Jack Frost and ceremony. So some kind of event, and it could be around the particular event that's happening at church with the choir. It could be a church ceremony. It could be a wedding. It could be perhaps a baptism. It could be something that's ceremonial. But we're getting the Jack Frost energy. With this card, Jack Frost, I am picking up two separate messages. The first one is more in regards to how something can be built so beautiful and the memories of it can be so long lasting. But for every memory that we have and the beautiful time that we have with it, there comes an end to certain chapters. Like with Jack Frost, how his beauty and his glow really exudes during a good snowfall, and he stands tall and beautiful and glistening. But then the winter passes and the snow melts and your snowman disappears for a while. And remember how beautiful it was. Maybe you took a picture and you have to wait a whole nother year again for the opportunity to build another snowman. Well, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting, is that there may be some doors that are being closed right now in your life that you are currently not really excited about. You're a little in your feelings about it and disheartened about it. But you're being told that with this door being closed and remembering and having those memories of this particular place, event, person, situation, that new doors are going to open, and sometimes things do come back around and can be beautiful again. So I don't know who that message is for, but if it resonates, just know that as hard as it is to end this chapter, new ones will begin, and to remember to always look forward to the future, that you never know what is going to come back around into your energy. Now, the other message I got with Jack Frost was also from, I believe it was the movie, I think it was Santa Claus. Jack Frost was kind of a troublemaker and was trying to create problems and malfunctions for Santa in the movie. And he did do a very good job at creating a whole lot of chaos at the time. And at the end of the movie, though, he was finally brought in and accepted, and he softened and warmed up and was given a spot at the table. He was brought into the circle and finally accepted, and it was really when he let his guard down and opened himself up to receiving love that everything came rushing into him, and that he was finally embraced by a group of people that he probably from the start always wanted to be close to, but rather than being open to being a team player, he thought it'd be better to go up against the team and sabotage them, and that never worked out in his benefit. So with the Jack Frost and the Fred Claus, I'm getting the feeling that these two aspects, or these two characters, are two different aspects of a person's character right now. There's a person in your energy that is feeling defeated, or they've been the underdog, the one that feels like no matter what they do, they're never going to win. And then you couple that with the Jack Frost energy of, sabotaging and creating problems in other people's lives because they just want to actually be accepted and taken in. They yearn for closeness and love and companionship. And I'm actually getting the feeling that the ceremony may not even be a 3D physical event. This could be something very much spiritual that is going to happen over the course of the holiday season, where this particular individual is going to come to a realization that all of their tomfoolery is only pushed everyone away in their lives, and there's going to be like this moment of clarity and of letting down their walls and finally opening up their heart space and softening and warming, and it's going to create some kind of shift in a family dynamic or a group dynamic where everyone's going to feel the energy shift and everyone is going to just feel like this weight or this burden has been lifted off of them, and it's going to allow this group to finally, move forward going into the future, feeling a little more carefree, less stressed, less anger or worry and concern, and more relaxed and more playful and more adventurous and more just open-minded. It's going to shift the dynamic of this group in such a good way. So just know that there's quite a bit going on with the family gathering and secret surprise people popping up on us. And then we have this energy that maybe you or maybe someone in your energy that is going to be finally coming forward and expressing and showing their love and their need for community. And your guidance from divine is to be accepting and understanding, and know that this person this time around doesn't have any tricks up their sleeve. They're all out of little tricks in the bag. They're not coming in to try to hurt you anymore. And it's time to just let bygones be bygones. And I know everyone's situation is going to be different, and there's some things in this lifetime that us as individuals can and will not accept, and will keep our boundaries safe for ourselves and our families. So please take it as it resonates. But for a lot of us, if it's something as simple as misunderstandings or poor communication and never really being able to air out our problems with another individual in the proper way, that this is the time for us to finally put everything aside and have those talks and to speak up and to clear the air. Finally, because once you do, and once you have said what you needed to say, and once they have expressed what they needed to say, I think you're going to be quite surprised with the lack of understanding on both sides. The fact that how when you let something sit for so long and left unspoken words like not being said, how so many ideas of misinformation and how our own minds can create stories that just simply aren't true, and that clarity is going to bring peace, and that this will bring a moment of peace for you and for them. And I also did pull letters. The letters I pulled were M, F, S, T, O, P, R, N, and I just saw like masculine and feminine when I saw the M and the F, and then it says stop and then RN. So I'm getting like stop right now. So whatever it is, if you're ready to make that next move to like retaliate or say something harsh or do another one on someone or one up them or to hang up a phone or not answer a text, stop right now, Divine's saying. Stop right now, come into your heart space, listen to your intuition, and do the right thing. Don't be so, I'm getting the word impulsive. Don't be so impulsive to make irrational choices and decisions based off your emotions, to really, really come into your heart space and listen for guidance and make choices that are for your highest good and for everyone else's highest good around you and your energy. And that is your energy oracle read for this upcoming week. I'm going to try to do a couple more if I can, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I hope this helped. Bye.